best tuna sashimi. Oh! So I always used to order. We always used to order salmon sashimi, and a friend of mine was like, "Dude, why is salmon tuna so much better?" I was like, "Nyan, yo, never look back." There's nothing tastier on earth. Yo, God just made tuna just taste that good. I don't even want to have anything because it's not an aftertaste. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey Roots! Hey Roots! Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we are speaking about these braids. Let me do a close-up. Guys, I'm also just wearing the best bra ever. This is what the bra looks like, and it's got matching underwear. And yo, so how I found this bra is that I posted on Instagram. I posted a picture of Lasance. Lasance is an international model. She's plus size, and she just had no, it wasn't Lasance. I posted a picture of Ashley Graham, I think, but she's also a plus size model. And she had this incredible bra with like that spaced out the titties in the middle, and wasn't padded but just really held up the boobies. My boobs are half the size they were 6 months ago, but they're also double the size they were beginning of lockdown. So I was just having difficulty. I bought Skims, wasn't amazing. I don't know what bra I haven't bought just to try get a lift without looking enlarged. The Skims bras I bought, the one wasn't a lifting bra at all, it's just normal. And then the other one lifts them too high, like they're here. So this one is like the perfect in between, a natural lift. I've also noticed that my boobs have started dropping, which is a bit devastating, but I mean it's part of life. I just thought it would only happen after having kids, and it is what it is. So guys, I like that, like with my sit down videos, I can like touch on other aspects as well. Like it may seem like a bit of rambling to other people, but it's a little bit of a like life update, like talking about the bra, talking about Rudo, come on. But it's a little bit of a my favorite things update, like talking about the bra, talking about the tuna sashimi. But anyway, let's get back to the real chat. So in my last video, I spoke about how much I missed having braids, and that in December time, I always do braids. And this past December, I couldn't really do braids because my Sisterlocks are new. So I thought I'd wait until the recommended time, which is a year, but I just couldn't. So for me, it was like, would I rather do braids or cut? Well, I'm being a bit dramatic. I wasn't gonna cut, but I was really bored. Bored of having the same hairstyle. So I needed something. So after my last video, I just couldn't stop thinking about braids. So I had seen this other salon in my neighborhood where I do my brows, and I was like, I liked how they did their braids, so let me just do them there. Guys, they did an outstanding job. I've had them for 10 days now. They're so quick with the Sisterlocks because they don't have to wash, blow dry, and part the hair. They washed me, but I mean, it's not the same as loose kinks, like loose natural hair. So it literally took like 5 hours, maybe 6 hours. I wasn't even timing it, or like I didn't even feel the length of time. That's how quick it was. But I also did it over 2 days because I got there at like 3 and left at 6 and then went back the next morning, I think for another 3 hours. So yeah, maybe I didn't feel it because, no, maybe for another 2 hours the next day. So maybe I didn't feel it because I did it over 2 sessions. Okay, so they say if you do your braids too early, your Sisterlocks could weaken. What I did is that I took advice from YouTube, and they said that you shouldn't do braids on your Sisterlocks after a retie. You should wait a little bit. Also, I'm tender-headed after a retie, so I didn't want the tender-headedness from the retie plus the tender-headedness from the pulling from the braiding to happen at the same time. So I waited 2 weeks after my retie. I think I waited 2.5 weeks after my retie, and it was tight after. I couldn't really sleep like easily, but the nice thing is that after the first day I wasn't done with the one side, so I slept on the one side. But on the second day it was quite tough, and then the third day it was also tight. And it wasn't the same tightness that I'm used to. It's just tightness where you could tell it's two things in one, if I can explain it like that. So it felt like the space between my scalp and my sister lock was small, and the braid is trying to find space in between. I made sure that I did knotless, because I felt like the knotted ones, I've never liked them. Ever since I started doing knotless, I've never gone back to the traditional braids. I just don't like that knot at the top. There's one braider who insisted on doing a knot at the top, but her knots were not so big. So they were like in between knotless and knotted, like the size. And I love those braids. What I like about them is that they're not heavy. These are goddess braids, and you can see there's curly fiber in between. It's not tangling at all. But to also avoid tangling, I insisted that they not use any product. So they would have used gel, mousse, and spray on my hair. So you imagine all that product buildup definitely leads to more tangling, and just like on my pillowcases and all of that. So I'd only, with braids in general, whether you have sister locks or not, I'd only suggest you put product. Like if you want to style for the day and you want maybe your curls in your goddess locks to pop, or you just want like your braids to look a bit darker and nourished. But I wouldn't suggest that you keep putting product in your braids, just to avoid the tangling and the product build up on your scalp. So what I have noticed is that I do have those white things on my hair because of the pulling. I haven't experienced those in quite a while. I don't think you're going to be able to see them. I haven't experienced those in a number of years, because I haven't had pulling that intense in a very long time. But it wasn't too long. I think it was 3 days, 3 nights of like where it felt like it was pulling, but it did pull. Hence all the white stuff. So I'm going to try take my toner and a cotton pad and wipe the scalp. So I'll show you guys how they parted the hair. So the sister locks grid and the braids resulted in this pattern. You cannot tell that there's sister locks underneath here. It looks like hair. I really love the fact that it looks like hair. You cannot tell there's sister locks underneath there. And yeah, I think the main thing now, after I take them out, I'm planning to keep them for 4 weeks or 40 days. Yeah, I'm going to stretch it to 40 days because they're light and I think I can keep them for longer. The main thing now is to see after I take them down if they've weakened my locks. My plan is not to do them all the time. I'm going to try to keep it to how often I did braids when I had my hair. I'd usually do braids like once or twice a year and cornrows like once or twice a year, because I don't want a lot of pulling and my hairline to be damaged. I'm using my hairline serum to maintain my edges. The salon charged me 1.2 for these braids, so they didn't charge me more because of the sister locks. It actually took less time. So now that I know that like people can't charge more just because it's sister locks. Because I mean, even the sister locks are, because they're locked, it's just so much easier. What I did love though about the salon is that they conceal the sister locks so well. You cannot even see them like on the shaft of the braid. Very impressed. I don't like plugging service providers anymore because I feel like the responsibility is so hectic, because I don't know, the relationship just changes after you tag, and it's sort of like the service provider also wants you to tag them over and over and over again, and they don't treat you like a normal paying customer, which wouldn't be advertising for them. So I feel like even though once in a while you just want to plug for just because I would like to, now it becomes sort of an expectation. And also if there's bad service towards me in future or anyone else, it's like, but what about the tag? So because the tag lives forever and it's like endorsing the service provider. But people have fluctuations in the service that they provide. I think I'm not scared about tagging products because products are consistent or are more consistent or should be consistent. Whereas in service really varies. So just to avoid those inconsistencies, I've had a hard time deciding whether to tag service providers or not. So let's go through the process. So here's a video. They didn't put anything on my scalp or hair before braiding. They wanted to blow dry it, so I said no, let's not blow dry. I said they mustn't blow dry my Sisterlocks because I wanted some elasticity in them when they were braiding. But I think that's also what led to the tightness. Because there was elasticity, they braided according to how loose the hair was because of the water in the hair. But once water completely evaporates from the hair or dries up, the hair becomes tighter itself because it's kinkier. So now on top of the braid, the tightness probably is exaggerated or is more. However, drying the hair with the hair dryer, I feel I would have dried it out too much on my scalp. So trial and error. I am going on holiday in May, Ireland. I'm going to the island, so I will do braids again. So I should take these off in March, and then I'll do them again like on the 20th of May. So there'll be a 2-month break in between, and then I want to stay off them for a while. But I just want to go on holiday with a different hairstyle. And then because I did Paris with the Sisterlocks, so I just want to change it around. I think another thing about being a black woman in our hair journey, we like to change things around since we were young. So now learning to do it less already, which I did to preserve my hairline and to keep my hair healthier, to zero, to no hairstyles at all is a bit much. So I went from like braiding 10 times a year to braiding like twice or once a year, but now to nothing. So I don't think I'll ever get to never doing anything again. So for me, I need to change at least once every 4 months, 4 to 5 months. I need a bit of a change. Anyway, guys, so if you're considering Sisterlocks, microlocks, or if you already have them and were wondering about braiding, please let me know what you think down below. Ask me any other questions that I might have left out, and yeah, let's talk about it. So for maintenance, I've put nothing on my actual braid. I've just put my Love King spritz on my scalp. So that has hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, and rose water. It's enough humectants to draw moisture towards the scalp. I have not experienced dry scalp. I've also put my serum all over my scalp once or twice a week, and then hairline daily. I think almost daily. If not daily, every other second day. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys coming back from my sit downs. I feel like this is all I'll ever do on my YouTube. So yeah, sending love. Bye.